Exclusive. I was one of the first through the doors for the eagerly awaited launch of Jeremy Clarkson's new Cotswolds pub, The Farmer's Dog. A tractor suspended from the ceiling, a country car park that once made history for its dogging, and Jeremy Clarkson himself merrily serving pints from behind the bar. The grand opening of The Farmer's Dog was certainly an occasion. It was the first, and hopefully the last, time I will ever queue for 3 hours, merely to get lunch, though I was still glad to be one of the first through the already legendary country pub's doors. Jeremy chose an ambitious date for his launch, as cheese farmer rival Alex James of Blur was welcoming crowds up to 25,000 to his festival Big Feastival on exactly the same day. However, the competition less than 10 miles down the road seemed to have had little effect on Jeremy's popularity. There was a formidable line of several hundred people standing outside before the pub had so much as opened, with some coming from as far afield as Poland and the USA. When one man, who said he'd flown in from Warsaw, was asked if he was a Jeremy superfan, he joked, "I'm just here for the beer." Tensions ran high as staff warned they couldn't guarantee everyone would get a table before serving ended at 2:30 p.m., but finally I took my seat with just minutes to spare. Glancing round at the huge tractor suspended from the corner of the ceiling and the traditional wooden beam ceilings and natural stone walls, it was certainly a feast for the eyes. However, the big question now was whether the food would live up to the expectations and be equally satisfying for the belly. Jeremy has vowed to provide an all-British menu, with virtually no exceptions, so that means no Coca-Cola and no ketchup, and no mustard to pair with the gammon steak on the menu. However, the melt-in-the-mouth sausage and mash, £18, came soaked in Hawkston beer gravy, while Jeremy's partner Lisa had her own apple juice brand on the menu, £2.85. Portion sizes for main courses were disappointingly on the small side, but all was forgotten when the waitress brought out a generously sized slice of cheesecake topped with berries, £8.95. Meanwhile, the steak pie proved so popular that it sold out completely within just a couple of hours of first orders. The menu is focused around red meat, with no fish available, while vegetarians will have to be content with the vegetable and cheddar crumble, the only main course that caters to them. There's a range of Hawkston beers, lagers and ciders on offer, with prices for a half starting at a mere £2.90. It's far cheaper than the farm shop's pricey £24 chopping board, with an illustration of a tractor going up in flames and the words, "Diddly squat farm, how hard can it be?" Meanwhile, the backdrop of the picturesque village of Astall, near Burford, is among the best viewpoints the Cotswolds can offer, so outdoor tables are great for soaking up the last of the summer sunshine. Did it live up to the hype? The food was tasty and the views like a watercolor painting, but next time I'd definitely steer clear of long queues.